everyone, welcome to the video. It is the 14th of December. It's about 1:43 in the afternoon. We still have a little bit of time left in the trading session today. It's been a pull day. We've been pulling most of the day today. I want to take a look at the potential of an interesting movement in the market here in the coming days, because we have quad witching coming up on Friday, which is where index futures expire and equity futures expire on the same day. So, before I get into any of this, this is all just for educational purposes only. It's not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. You're responsible for your own trades, managing your own risk, doing your own research. It's just my opinion on the market. So what I want to do is I want to pull up the SPY chart. Okay, I'm not going to pull up ES like I usually do. I'm going to pull up SPY over here, and I've outlined the last quad witching days that we have on the market today, or at least this year. And you see, what I want to focus on is what happens in the days prior, and then what happens on the actual day. And so what has happened. So one thing that's very interesting to me, looking at this, is back in March, the day before the bottom. So we bottomed out completely on the 23rd, but quad witching was on the 20th, and this was like one day before a major pivot in the market. As you can see here, we basically went down. The next day we went down some more, and then we gapped up on Tuesday. All right, so over here where we've got June 19th, the market was chopping a little bit, but that day ended up red anyway. So if we're taking a look at the whole week, so we've got the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th. So here, this would be the equivalent of today, right? If we're looking at it from that perspective, this would be today, and today does not look like this. We can take a look all the way over here. This is that Monday before, and today is not done yet, but it looks like it wants to be red. We still have 2 hours and 15 minutes left in the trading session for things to turn around. Maybe we do get a push into the close, but this day looks red. All right, and here's another one right here. This would be September 11th, 11th, 13th, 14th. There we go. So this would be the Monday. It's a green day. We don't have a green day right now. And then we kind of hump and then we fall, right? So right here, we hump and then we fall, but we didn't fall like we did up here in September. Back here, if we're taking a look at the 20th, 19, 18, 17, 16, this would be our Monday where we had, basically a huge selling pressure, selling, and then finally we closed. And of course, as I mentioned, that following Monday was red, and we ended up moving up from there. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to illustrate that there is not a huge correlation to quad witching to be a significant event in the market. All right, so yeah, more than likely, market's going to pull, right? So that's what we expect. This is one of the reasons why I exited half of my positions last week, early to midweek last week. I put out a video and we were talking about closing out half of our positions. So, I mean, what I see here is just normalcy. Like, obviously, this had been going on for a while. Quad witching didn't have really anything to do with this. Okay, quad witching didn't have anything to do with the big drop that we had in February and March. And then from right here, we of course had a little bit of a pullback. Sorry, I've got somebody at my door. We've got a little bit of a pullback here, but not a significant market event. We had a pullback here, not a significant market event. So more than likely, this is probably just going to chop sideways for the day. I would not be surprised if we came back down here to test this 50 exponential, which is here on the daily, which right now is currently sitting at about 353, something along those lines. And we're talking about SPY, and where did we say that our max pain is on SPY? Let me just go back and take a look here. Max pain on SPY is $340. Now that's pretty deep. More than likely, it's not going to get that deep because a lot of people are probably going to be picking up some puts that are way far out of the money. That's going to make max pain rise a bit. It wouldn't surprise me one bit if we came back down here to maybe 352, 353, and we're talking by Friday. So maybe we just chop sideways. If we chop sideways here, then this still looks good for continuation to the upside. Potentially, still, we're talking about $400 by the end of the year. But Yeah, I mean, this doesn't look terrible. This doesn't look terrible. Um, Anything that looks really bad was already in the works and was not related um, to any quad witching in previous quarters this year. So I'm not too overly concerned about this. Um, maybe there's an opportunity to scalp a short. Again, I doubt it's going to make its way all the way back down here to like 352, 353. Max pain being at 340 doesn't necessarily mean that's where it's going to go, because as the days go by, we're going to see more than likely, we're going to see a rapid increase in the amount of contracts that swap hands between now and Thursday. So it wouldn't surprise me one bit if we just kind of move sideways. I'm not too overly worried about positions that I'm currently in. And if you're in the Discord, you know what trades that I'm on. If you're a member on our server, you know the trades that we're in, and how we don't panic. We've got a good trade set up for all of the trades that we're in, and we're just gonna let them ride. And if they get stopped out, they get stopped out. If they just continue to move on up, then that's great. We just continue to profit off of those. So. I don't see any reason to be concerned right now, just based on the price action that we've got going on up here. Again, it wouldn't surprise me if we did pull, and if we do, then we do. It'll be a great opportunity for us to get back into some positions. Just kind of looking at this guy right here to this guy right here. It would, one would suggest that we did retest this, but it's very possible that maybe we do make our way back down to 345. Maybe we do make our way to 350. That'll be a great opportunity to be placing some buys. For right now, I'm in what I'm in, and I'm happy with the positions that I'm in, and I'm not going to freak out. So I don't see any reason to be worried about positions right now until we break down below this 21 exponential on the daily, which we bounced off of yesterday, or sorry, Friday. We bounced off. This is Monday, and that would be a break of about 362. Right now, this still looks okay. Next couple days are going to be telling, but I really don't want to enter in any more trades between now and Friday, just because of the uncertainty, right? So I don't want to overexpose myself. I'd rather be having some cash on the sidelines, because if we do get a pullback, I want to be ready to get into new positions on a great pullback. So that's what I'm going to be waiting for, and I think that's not my advice, but that's kind of what my plan is. So, hopefully this helped you guys. If this video did help you in any way, shape, or form, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. We want to share this information with your friends as well. So feel free to share my videos with your friends. Anybody that's interested in trading and trading education. We're really trying to grow the community and to spread education among all the members to become profitable traders. All right, guys.